So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And so we stand for the anthems. Indonesia have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And we're underway. They get a throw in. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a goal kick. There's the hit! Goal!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
The goal scorer after 9 minutes is number 11.
Indonesia breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Moved on forwards. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that is masterful defending. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising. He's gone direct. And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Number 17.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Quarter of an hour played. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cleared away. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that has put paid to that. Now the finish! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Closing in on goal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. A heavy challenge. Some front-footed pressing going on here, and that is a little undercooked. Has a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 18.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, he's hit one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Qatar have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
There will be 3 minutes.
Looking for options for movement. He's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep. Shot a goal! A whisker away from making it 4.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Oh, important interception. And there is the half-time whistle. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the score?
He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, they could break here. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it. Real chance! Ball's gone out of play. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Not the most accurate pass. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, smashing header! Final touch was poor.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Indonesia are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the finish! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 61 minutes is number 19. The attendance for this match
Qatar
was
give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a
29,950.
shout. That's headed upfield. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, that's a key interception.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a shot! And they can counter here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that's been intercepted.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's clever. Defending of the desperate variety. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. That's another chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's intervened well there. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he welcomes it in. Chance! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer after 84 minutes is number 10.
Qatar choosing to make the first change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Heads it! No, not the best of headers.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now there's a... has a goal! He scores! They have stolen level at the last!
Goal! After 90 minutes is number 19.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players...
Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.
And we come to you now with a
this
quick
has been great
request for
staying power.
support for our World Charity Fund.
So many thanks.